Okay, we're gonna do some vibe coding today. Ooh, do we have a lot to do with the course and stuff? Trying this nootropic stuff. Everyone's on this stuff, really. What's up? What is this? Let's see. Fuel your body, fuel your mind. They have a really nice landing page. Guys, try this stuff. Not bad. 55% off plus free gifts. Anyways, should be vibe coding right now, which is what we're really going to be doing. Lock in, everyone. We have a lot of vibe coding to get done. Oh boy, do we. And I think we're streaming on all platforms. Good to see each and every one. Do you know Skywork AI? No, I don't know what that does. Let me know if it's valuable, and we will talk about it. Content automation, I'm just going to do AI consultant. Simple. Happy Sunday, everyone. Everyone got the Sunday scaries. Hot Sauce, good to see you. Cross bless. Hope you're having a blessed day. Each and every one of you, hope all of you have a blessed day. I missed you guys. Happy Sunday. We're vibe coding. We're distraction right now, looking at coffee. Mainly because, hello. I got this coffee brand. I can't show because they're not sponsoring me, but is this nootropic coffee kind of interesting, huh? What if I come out with my own coffee? Nootropic coffee for entrepreneurs, because we're insane. Insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. Oh, I'm excited to vibe code today. We have two very, very big projects we're going to be vibe coding today. Oh, I am so excited for this. So excited for this. Okay, let's get Claude. Oops. I took a complete beginner to AI vibe coded developer. Not developer, he vibe coded his first full stack application from start to finish inside my one-on-one coaching program. I'm so proud of my student. It took 2.5 hours, but we got from beginner all the way to publish app on the web, and it's a specific app that he wanted to build, and we just built the whole thing in 2 hours using Claude Code and VS Code, the same things that I'm going to be doing. Please hit that like button if you want to see me vibe code using Claude Code and share all my secrets. The only thing I ask, hit that share button, hit that like button. We got to get those numbers up for Sunday night. It's going to be a good night because are we showing all the secrets here. Okay, so there is a feature here. Hey Claude, I want you to run the server, and then more importantly, I also want you to double check. Here's my hypothesis. The user has to if all that's required is a public URL for the thumbnail, then we can add a feature where they can just upload the file for their photo, and then the app will upload it to Cloudinary, because we're paying for a hosting site anyways, and forever how much we get like stores there. I figure that would be the easier way. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that way we could save a step where the user could just upload a file, make sure it's the right. They'll make sure it's 1080. They'll make sure it's screen cropped, ready to go. You just upload it to Cloudinary and then store the URL for the user. And then also I noticed at the very top bar on the dashboard, when you created the top bar for each of the drop-down menus, can you expand the window just a little bit longer so that I can see each of, like we're doing the AI avatar, what we're doing for the B-roll. Like I want to be able to see those. That'd be great. And we are off. Welcome to Vibe Coding with John. We are building our first app with AI Claude. Should I put Vibe Coding? Sarah is in the house. Bashi, good to see you. Karen, Big Croc, good to see you. Each and every one of you, happy Sunday. Hope you're having a blessed day. Welcome to tonight's live stream. Missed you guys. We are vibe coding the final features, not to say final features, but the final features for the content automation app because I'm releasing it to the community. But right now I'm going through creating the tutorial. So I have most of the tutorial, I have like 60% of the tutorial done, but as I'm going through, I'm also finding bugs and more features that I'm trying to make like the process of cloning your voice and cloning your avatar like as easy as possible so that you guys have a good experience on the app. Sarah's like, hey, eating dinner but listening to your genius. Welcome to tonight's podcast. Put on some headphones, sit back and relax. This microphone actually just doesn't do anything, so I'm just gonna move that to the side. We don't need that microphone. So we are vibe coding with Claude Code. Highly recommend. One thing I wish each and every one of you this week to practice vibe coding. You guys hitting the like button. It's sending you lots of love. By the way, we got some like nootropic coffee we're like trying out. It's this popular. I'm not sponsored or anything like that, so we'll see how this stuff goes. I think this is gonna be fun. Vibe coding with coffee. So this should be very interesting. But I'm working on the tutorial for releasing this and trying to make it so it's very, because there's two things. One, trying to make it very easy for new members to get set up and set up their avatar, clone their voice, clone their likeness, start pumping out content. So I'm trying to make that process as easy as possible. And then I'm also trying to make it templatable so that it works for any industry, which is like even crazier. Like now, for what you guys do, he should be loading the server pretty soon too. Right now he went ahead and just started making all of these changes. Hopefully he doesn't bother me asking for permission. I have gone on a tear trying to figure out how to eliminate Claude bothering you asking for permission, and I think I figured it out. It's in the settings for Claude. Karen says, cool. Welcome, Karen. What do you do, Karen? Welcome to the chat. Let's see. I like the virtual assistant, Rico stuff worth buying. Ooh, welcome. And then we've got Brayer, a board certified. Nice. Hey, Jonathan, is the tutorial going to be posted on TikTok or YouTube? No tutorials tonight. Tonight, you are just kind of watching me vibe code tonight. The tutorial I'm creating is actually going to be for members that are in the community that get access to this app. Right now, he's about to load it, so I can show a demo of it in about 2 minutes, give or take. So what I'm doing is, it's still a very custom vibe code app. Like you gotta hook up your own API keys and stuff like that. But if you hook up your own API keys and do the kind of basic developer level, there's nothing hard. You're just adding API keys and running a virtual server. That's it. I'm making it so easy for you to just run this. But then I'm going to offer a service where you're not tech savvy, you just want to create an account and just start using it. I'm also going to have that service available. Think of it like NAN, how NAN you could download, self-host. Some people are nerdy and could play with GitHub. Sure, give it the code so that you could customize it. So the tutorial will be for members in the community. I'm kind of working through. I think I have, this is a pretty big tutorial because there's like 2 parts already. I think this is some of the video of both. Because, wow. No, this is something else. HeyGen Avatar Clone. Yeah, this is it. And then, where's the other one? Where's part 1? There's part 1. We're going to put you in here, unedited. And then this one's part 2, which I think is here. Okay. Yep.
From fear.
That's part 2. No, that stuff matters. And nothing else matters. Okay. This is a content automation app, part 1. And this one is part 2. So now I have part 1 and part 2. Y'all with the gifts, you don't have to, you guys are so grateful for the gifts. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Karen. Thank you. Truly, appreciate that. Super fan. Giving you guys all the secrets. So this is another hour video of part 2. That's all recorded. So that's all off. So I have part 1 and part 2 done. Now we could take a look. Claude is, it's gonna load. This just looks cooler. This is the content automation. You guys are already at 1,000 likes. Yo, appreciate that. Happy Sunday. This is the content automation app that I've been vibe coding, and I'm also giving away to members inside the community. It has a license. You can use it for your own business, but if you're going to resell, there is a resell license, because we do have some members that are going to be using this as a social media marketing agency to do this for other clients. So they're going to charge high ticket services and do content automation, and then use this to automate the fulfillment on the back end. Fulfillment business model, side hustle. Interesting. Now, let's do a look. What does a final video look like? We have some interesting ones in here too.
Did you know ChatGPT is about to start showing you ads? Most people think AI is just a tool, but it's evolving fast, and it's about to get a whole lot more personal.
That's perfect,
Here's
actually.
what you need to know. OpenAI is planning to roll out targeted ads directly within ChatGPT. Think of it like ads you see on social media, but now inside your AI conversations. But here's the good news. OpenAI says users will have some control over what they see. They're trying to balance monetization with user experience. So what does this mean for you? Keep an eye on your chat experiences. Follow for more AI news and tips so you don't miss out.
Nice. So with this is actually with the second avatar, which is actually really good, because we did a whole workflow with one, because the main thing with this is that you can literally plug in any business, any avatar, and any script. So it will automatically pump it out. So there are tweaks with the video. How are the leads responding to these kind of video? It's more for business owners that need to pump out content and show up online, but they don't have time. So it is starting to generate leads, especially across LinkedIn is working well. Instagram is working well. TikTok kind of likes it, kind of doesn't like it. So this is the buy you back time, so that it pumps out content related to your FAQ niches or FAQ questions related to your niche. I'm also going to be working on upgrade to the B-roll. So I'm going to be tweaking that. Let's see. Datus, good to see you. Nice. Now, and then we just did this with a test avatar too. So the fact that I can switch out different avatars, you can swap out different voices. You can now swap out different avatars, which is nice. Curious what the high level tech stack is. Just JavaScript, Python, CSS, nothing fancy. Then it does the B-roll, which that's what we want. The other thing now I'm trying to make the process easier for other members to clone themselves and upload it. So trying to make like that process a little more streamlined. So avatar photo upload, You're right, HeyGen only needs a public URL for the photo, so it can do that feature. So we're going to test that out. Perfect. I want you to build out that feature to where the user just has to upload a photo in the settings, and then it will host the photo on Cloudinary. Oh. Let's make it simple. Let's because the videos, the photo is going to be on their account anyways. So the or paste photo URL, let's ignore that and remove this so that the user just has to upload the file and give it the name, and then they can choose the different avatar. So add that in the settings and clean that up. And then we will test it out, which I think we could test it out right now. So here, avatar, give it a name, avatar test, upload, uploading. Ooh. Ah, that feature, that button right there just eliminates 35 minutes of manual labor of trying to upload and host and all that other stuff, like stuff nonsense of like trying to host it on their stuff. Can you do this with full time, or do you have a day job too? I am full-time AI consultant, so I have one-on-one clients that I consult with businesses to help automate their business, scale their marketing, eliminate or help them get ads, help them automate their content, and then help them automate their sales process. So this is part of the content automation consulting that I do, which is nice. And then I have a community, a blessed community of members on this board. We have Sarah, we have other amazing members that watch my live streams and support me. And from there, I get to teach, mentor, and share all my secrets with them, my templates, and stuff like this, like apps like this, where we're giving away apps in the community. Like, that is dope, so that my community members can pump out content effortlessly. So at least I'm trying to make this process. That's a good feature. Actually, that works out real nice. As an enterprise AI SI consultant, this is super interesting that you could do this solo. You can work, I mean, it's pretty broad as far as like specific industries, just like wherever you have experience. I just like working with coaches, consultants, and service providers. I understand the workflow. So for them, I'm like, hey, how can I help you buy back your time? And then we show them automation. And then now you can apply ChatGPT, Claude, GenSpark. Now you can apply AI to that specific task or business. So tasks that would take you hours and hours to do now take minutes or seconds with the press of a button. And the tools are ChatGPT, GenSpark, Claude, Gemini. That's it. That's all you have to master. That's all. No extra 4,800 other tools. If it's not one of those four, not really necessary. As far as your base, like those are the ones that go deep in, develop proficiency. Not one is better than the other, and also nor depending on just one is also a red flag. You don't want to be like that. Working in enterprise, it would take months to get these projects and deployed. Oh yeah, this is all, I don't work with enterprise clients just because of the amount of work it takes to, because you guys have two big infrastructures, data silos, workflows, pipelines, data privacy, governance. Like you guys have unfortunately you guys have to move slower when it comes to implementing, but businesses, they're doing a mill under a year. Those, they're able to leverage the automations like NAN, vibe coding tools like this, the coaches, consultants, freelancers. They're able to eliminate their subscriptions, build custom tools, and buy back their time so that they save up to, I don't want to say up to, but 10 to 24 hours a week in free time, working smarter, not harder. And I just teach, I just consult. So I show them which tools. Okay, so now, sweet, that's a great feature. So now let me record this feature real quick. I'll launch OBS. I use OBS if you record content or courses, stuff like that. OBS is free. Governance, risk, security adds the months of additional ad time. Yep. But you could take all of the expertise and service like SMBs, small businesses, like they have tons of needs when it comes to AI and automation. George says, I just made voice transcription in my Telegram chatbot, started from 0 and a week ago. Everyone, I want everyone to vibe code. Build apps, build tools. That's what, it's such a fun time right now. Everyone's vibe coding. Everyone's building custom tools, and each and every tools are amazing. Plus, the other cool thing is like you can actually like solve problems in your business and life, like with a press of a button. It cuts your subscriptions. These subscriptions that you're paying for, like in life and business, and it's only a 1 or few week project to like vibe code. I mean, you're right. You're not writing a single line of code. No coding whatsoever. Okay, so let me refresh that. Now we can add your voice. We could change the parameters of your voice. We could customize the avatar. Actually, I do want to test that. Yeah, let me actually test that. So move view. Oh. Okay, the offset or as other buttons don't work. I'm in the settings for the avatar position, pressing the up arrow, down arrow, left, right. It's not adjusting the values. So better yet, remove the position and just have the XY offset. But make it easy, like left or right, up or down. Easy for people to use. Okay, what are we using? MCP is sick. MCP is interesting. Although Claude or Anthropic went through, they had a huge update with MCP that they wanted to do. But you don't have to know MCP. It's crazy. It's crazy the time we live in right now. Okay, so right now he's going to be working on that feature, which I'm very happy about. So now, oh, we really have to change the B-roll too. I think these were some of the other models we're going to regenerate. And we're going to retest this. Let me guys, and then we'll do a demo of one too. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to record just a quick second. Claude is working on this in the background, so one moment. It's going to crash. Okay. Oh, we lost everyone during that. That rocky journey. If I open a tab, it lags, and then you can't hear me, and I apologize. I don't have a fast enough computer to vibe code and live stream at the same time. So I promise to pause at least when I'm trying to like not do some bigger things, for example. And then that way it doesn't lag. So sorry about that. Because I'm also live streaming to all platforms. Ellie says, what platforms are you using? Everything. HeyGen, Claude Code, VS Code, bunch of APIs. Claude's doing all the coding. So it's more just VS Code and Claude Code, and then we're building a content automation app. Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's why. If it's lagging, I'm opening a window, and then my computer is like, fans turn on, it starts to melt, and then it lags, and then things cry, and then you guys can't hear me, and then yeah, that's what you hear. I'm just kidding. So I will get a faster computer in 2026. Hence, while I'm vibe coding. Okay, so creating your avatar, not that hard. I left off in the course, I think right here. I think I have to regenerate from here kind of thing. Yeah, I'm going to re-record. It's going to lag, it's going to lag, it's going to lag, it's going to lag. Okay. Thank you so much for the likes. This is how you clone yourself. But... Oh, shoot. Sorry. It's in GenSpark. Out of the box thinking. Crazy, I guess. I know. Where's the photo? Okay. I think I can recover the course all the way back up to here. So, out of the box thinking. Crazy, I guess. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Now we're back up. Kind of seeing. This is the avatar. Okay. So, as I mentioned, I'm recording the course for the members in the community. So, okay. This is one of the prompts right here. Cool. God, I hope we do this right. I should. I'm just thinking, should I re-record the whole process for cloning your avatar? Hello, G Rivera. I think I should. Just so, because I'm thinking right now, a lot has changed since I recorded version 1 of this. So I'm going to redo the whole process. And I'm actually going to do them in sections. That makes sense. So let me record the section for how to clone your avatar. And then I could break up a lot of this. Cool. Oh, by the way, if I don't talk to you guys, it's not because I'm rude. So I apologize. It's because I'm actually recording OBS on the side so that I can record. It's the same camera too. So I can record the course for the members in the community so that they could download the app and then set up the app and go through the course and actually set this up. So I appreciate that, especially in governance. Yeah, data governance is a huge topic. Oh my gosh, you want to talk about... That is a rabbit hole of like data governance that everyone has to face. So if you also want to think about like job security, yep. Okay. Sorry, hold on. Okay, this will be perfect. And we're going to record. We're going to record, always burn a test just in case. Audio test 1 2 1 2. Audio test 1 2 1 2. Test 1 2 1 2. Just in case there's something wrong with the audio or video. Audio test 1 2 1 2. Audio test 1 2 2. Test 1 2 1 2. That's good. You guys can't hear sound because just on TikTok, I don't think I know how to play sound yet. Sorry. But it sounded good, so we're good. But you guys will be able to hear me. No problem. Okay, let's record. Quiet on set. Quiet on set. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You guys got front row seats to how to record a course. Welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create your AI avatar for the content automation app. So we need a specific avatar that is going to end up looking something like this. Actually, this is going to be the end goal of the digital avatar that you need to upload in order to clone yourself or another fictitious character for the app. So to do this, what I recommend is go to GenSpark, go to the plus symbol, and go down and use AI images. Cool. Okay. Pause. There you go. Nice. Once you're in AI image, go ahead and click Nano Banana Pro and make sure you're on that one. Has to be this. It's probably one of the best ones. It may replace because there are better models, but Nano Banana Pro. Go to settings and choose 1:1 ratio. That's going to be the size dimensions. For the style, you could just leave it as auto. What? Yo, time out. GenSpark has camera, like cinematic. Wait, what? ARRI, IMAX, Panavision? What is? Sarah, are you looking at this? This is insane. And then you have different focal lengths and apps. Yo. This is... Okay, wait, I gotta do a... Give me a Panavision. Give me an ARRI. Give me a 50 millimeter. Give me a 1.4. Save. Yo, will it actually do that? I don't think so. Next, go ahead and upload a photo. It has to be a really nice headshot. So this is a really nice headshot, really good quality. And then the prompt is going to be below the video. There are a couple key things about the prompt. You want to make sure that it's high quality. You can describe what the outfit is so that you can put yourself in any outfit. You can add the hands inside of the shot or not, really doesn't matter, up to you. We want to make sure they're facing the camera. We want to make sure it's 1:1 ratio. This is very important. Your avatar needs to have a subtle smile. Gentle, understated expression. This is perfect because what we don't want is a smiling avatar. A smiling avatar, what happens is that it becomes Joker face, and then it's like talking like a Joker. It's like, that's the best way I could explain it. So you need a subtle smile. So once you go through with it and you pop it in, you're going to get something out from the oven, and you're going to make some iterations. You're going to say, you know what, I want to be able to see his hand, maybe put a mic. It's going to generate an image. You're going to go back and forth and just iterate basically how you want your avatar to look like. I'm going to say, oh, I want him more holding the hand, and make sure it's a very tiny mic and there's no wire, and perfect. Now we can see his hands. You don't have to have their hands in the avatar video, but this is just a good way. Perfect. And then this is a little too serious, too straight tone. So what you don't, that's on the extreme of like too serious. And then on the other side, this is too much smiling. This will turn into Joker face, so that you don't want this one. The perfect in the middle is something like this. This is where you're going to get an avatar that's going to talk, and you can see his teeth. It's more natural. This is roughly what you're looking for. So once you're happy with this, and I had to go back and forth until I was happy with it. And then once you're done with it, you could click on this, and then you could download. Perfect. And then you're going to go to, and then underneath this video is a Canva template where you can download this specific template right here. there's a lot of specificities about this template. So from here, this is the template. Go ahead and duplicate. Then you're going to bring in that video or that photo that you just created. Go ahead and just stretch him out a little and then hit background remove. Perfect. Go ahead and just expand him so he covers the whole frame or as much as possible. That's about perfect right there. I'll move him to the center. Perfect. That's him in the frame. That's excellent. So now I can click on him, go to position, layers, click on the second one in the back, or right click and I could do delete. That way it's just my new avatar. And you could keep other avatars here. So if they improve, if they change over time, you could actually have a collection of avatars in this app, not just one. Now that you have this, go ahead and click download at PNG. Just do the first page, click download and download. Perfect. Now that the photo is downloaded, go ahead and go to the automation app. Perfect. In the automation app, I want you to go to settings. And then under settings, I want you to go down to where they have, okay, hold on. Where the section down here where it says add new avatar, here you're going to click, and here there's a couple things to make sure it has a green photo, 1080 by 1080, specific background colors, and it will automatically back up and host on the hosting site. So you just have to click upload file, downloads, and this is your avatar right there. Perfect. Give him a name. I'm gonna call him Jonathan Blue. I'm gonna call him John Blue Shirt. Click upload. It's gonna upload to a public URL then it's gonna upload to your hosting site. Then it's gonna upload the photo automatically to your hosting account using Cloudinary. And then in here, there it is, Blue Shirt version 4. That's the newest one right there. And now when you go to the dashboard, up here at the bottom, you can choose different avatars right here. So there's the version 4 that we want right there. Refresh, just to double check, and it's there. I'm just thinking if there's anything else, because that was awfully easy. That was too easy. I think that's pretty good. Nice. Okay. The next thing, when you go and generate a video using the avatar, when he comes out, when you click on the final video. Oh.
Did you know?
You could, once you pop in a video to get created, under the letter A, that's going to be the avatar. This is where you can check the work to see how it looks.
Did you know ChatGPT is about to start showing?
Perfect. You want at least this and this also to be green screen, so it's going to chroma key the whole thing out. That looks perfect. That's exactly what you're looking for. Now, when it renders a final video, when you click on the letter F,
did you know ChatGPT?
This is the full final video, so you can see where he's placed on the screen. You can adjust where he's placed on the screen if you go to the dashboard settings, go under settings, and scroll down. Here under avatar position, we can move him left and right. So I want to move him right a little more. And then take a look at the video. He's pretty good up and down. We're just going to move him to the right. So then, and then size, that's a good size. I like that. But let's say I want to make him smaller, just because. Or actually, yeah, then we'll save. it saves it. And when we go and render, oops. And you could re-render the same, and you could take the same piece of content and run it back through just to get the avatar redone by taking the status and move it down to voice done. Click OK. And this will go through to regenerate the step if we go to manual or automatic. Actually, we're testing, so just go to manual because we only need to generate the avatar. Then the page will refresh, just be patient, and then it's going to be avatar processing, so it's going to rerun a new avatar, so we'll see that in a moment. Alrighty then, so just kind of waiting for it to finish processing a new avatar, which will just take a moment, and then we could test to see how it works. What I really want to get into is doing a new version of it. Ooh, done. So if we refresh, had a lead trying this content engine on a 100K IG account, but they are getting views. It's more to supplement it. That's the biggest thing. So it's not going to automatically like generate magically you're going to get views. No, it's more building trust so that when they go to your page, they see it's you talking about said expert. But I have another upgrade for this. That's going to be really nice. So now, well, we're just waiting for it to finish the, oh, avatar's done. There we go.
Did you know ChatGPT is about to start showing you ads?
Cool. Let's have it go through the full process. Because now it just has to generate the new avatar, and then it's going to generate the new B-roll. There he goes. Now he's starting to generate the B-roll. After the B-roll, we have to work on, check my to-do list. So we did how to clone, how to set up API keys. We already did how to clone your voice. Because once they clone your voice, then the next thing you have to fill out the bio for the business. Actually, we have that already recorded. So to fill out the bio for the business, they'll clone their avatar, clone their voice, and then get the API keys. They also have to hook up the, not just API keys. Well, there's a couple. There's open. router, Kai, Cloudinary. Where's some of my other ones? Oh, shot stack. Cool. But I want to see if I could just get this up and running. So we have another version that's going to be for members to at least try out. What are we building today? Today we're just building a content automation app using HeyGen Avatar. Right now he's out. He's just going and processing B-roll right now. Finish this for that. Nice. B-roll's almost done. Oh, processing. HeyGen Avatar, yes. Automating HeyGen, basically, is the automation. Automating HeyGen, content writing, all of that, so that you don't have to. It's one of the biggest things. Does take a lot of time to process. Done. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Is the voice also through HeyGen as well, or 11 Labs? It's actually Fish.audio. I didn't like 11 Labs for cloning the voice. It sounded too robotic, honestly. So we use the service Fish.audio. Speaking of which, because you have to go and get those keys for. So we record how to fill out the bio. We're recording right now how to clone your avatar. So how to clone your avatar, how to fill out the business bio. Actually, that's this way. We did the voice yesterday. How to set up API keys, and then how to run program. How to create content with it. Am I missing? What are you using for voice? Fish.audio. That's probably the best one. Fish.audio. I found that one to be the best when it comes to like cloning your voice. Some of the other ones, 11 Labs wasn't doing it for me. Minimax, I tried that. Wasn't happy with Minimax. So, I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Pretty much it. Just waiting for this B-roll to process. Well, while that's going, I can actually record other stuff while that's going. Actually, no, because I'm actually recording something else on the side. We shall see how it goes. And then we could change out different formats. There's this format. I want to keep another format that's like super just real simple. Talking head. Because if we can upload a photo, that's pretty interesting. What did... We're still just waiting for a piece of content to kind of finish and go through. This was, I know we're kind of doing a side quest right now, but this was a very interesting workshop. Or it's actually a YouTube video from a pre-recorded workshop. And I wanted to basically break out a lot of these workbook questions, which was like very interesting. A lot of it was basically built around, ooh, this is a big one. Signs you're on the hamster wheel. You're working 10 hours a day regularly. You're doing all the sales calls. You're handling all the client fulfillment. You're managing all the appointment setting. You can't take a day off without things falling apart. Revenue is directly tied to how many hours you worked, and you feel productive, but you're disappointed at the month end. So these are signs that you have a systems problem. Basically, we want to get you from low leverage tasks to higher level tasks. Ooh, got the sound. Okay, it's doing thumbnail. Generate the thumbnail. So now it's going to the video editor. It's gonna go and get edited by the video editor. It takes forever. Well, it doesn't take that long. This process should fill up pretty quick. Because what he's doing, I mean, you're basically sitting waiting for like passing the work through, and now I'm looking at the video editor and just going, "Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet?" And then he'll make a sound in just a moment and say that he's done. There he is. He's done. Video editor's done. There's the final video. Now the question is,
Did you know?
perfect. It worked. It worked, it worked, it worked. All right, forgive me. I'm going to go back to recording the course for a moment. Now that the video has gone through another version, now that the video has gone through another full version with the new avatar and the new settings for the location that we created, then when we go to look at that video and click on that F for a final video,
Did you know chat?
now you can see he's moved all the way to the right, whereas previously he... And notice his location. His location is moved to the right, and then notice the first location was over here. So this is just to show that you can move him wherever you want on the frame just by changing the settings here under the settings tab. Down under the avatar position. See, we changed him and we just moved him left and right. And that's how you can reposition the avatar. And yes, it is going to take some tries to go back and forth and yes, it's going to take some back and forth tries to iterate and dial in where you exactly want him to show up on the frame for the whole video. But once you got him saved, then you're good. And if you ever mess up, you can always click this and revert back to the default, and it would render that one going forward. And if you want to just revert and just go back, you could go back to the dashboard now that that's saved. Just double check save. I revert to defaults, I click save, go dashboards. And then you could go back and you could actually rerun the video editing by going back to thumbnail done, because the next one is like, that's for the video editing for ShotStack. So if I click on this, there's no need to re-render a new avatar or any of the videos. We're just moving the avatar around. So you're only paying for just the fine tuning of just the changing of the location. And right now he's going to go and you may, oh, since I'm also, you may also have to click the button to process so that it starts to composite is what you want. There he goes. Now the request is sent to go and get edited again. So now it'll take all the assets plus the location of where you want the settings of the avatar, and he will show up in the new location. Okay, now we just got about a minute to kill. Just us talking. Got about a minute to kill before this finishes editing, and then that avatar part is done. Do 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 do. There he goes. Cool. Now that the video is done editing for the next one, if we click on F for final video,
Did you know?
we can see the avatar has moved back to his original location from where he was over here. So that's how you can move your avatar. That's everything for setting up the avatar. See you in the next video. Okay, that was done recording.
Of vote.
Downloads. There it is. Click this and revert back to the default, and it would render that one going forward. And if you want to just revert and just go back, you could go back to the dashboard now that that's saved. Just double check save. I revert to defaults, I click save, go dashboards. And then you could go back and you could actually rerun the video editing. Nice. This is a custom platform. I vibe coded using Claude Code. So that's perfect. So this is how to clone your avatar raw. That's going to go unedited content. Perfect. Now we need to figure out the next list. Business bio. Perfect. So record this real quick. Welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to customize the profile for the business so that it writes content specific to your business. So under the settings tab, this is where you're going to fill out your business profile. So you're going to configure your business details here. The values are automatically injected into the prompts, which I'll show you later, for personalized AI content generation across scripts, captions, and thumbnails. So first you're going to use your business name right here, and then it tells you where this is used. And then you're going to go for your professional title, used in thumbnails, script credibility, what do you want to be known as, website, public URL, captions, links where should viewers go to learn more. And then niche or industry, used in script tone, B-roll, hooks. The more specific, the better. So you can paste a lot of information in here. It helps. Don't paste like a whole paragraph, like kind of thing. But enough. And you can take a screenshot of this, give this to ChatGPT, and have ChatGPT or GenSpark fill this out for you, and then copy paste is the easiest. Audience and offerings. Who's the target audience? What is the products or services? These questions may change over time. Just know that there will be questions in this section to fill out based on their business profile that will impact the scripts, the content, the captions at the very bottom per social media channel. Here on the brand, your brand is style, witty, friendly, informative. Default call to action. What do you want people to call to action for your lead magnet as well here? And then for thumbnails, your physical description, and every AI generated thumbnail, describe yourself so the AI can consistently create images of you, gender, hair, color, distinct features. You could just upload a photo of yourself to ChatGPT and then ask it to describe yourself in like a prompt, and then you could paste that here. Preferred style, quarter zipped, pullover, or crew neck sweater. Nice. Hey Claude, also for the thumbnail, if I'm not mistaken, I think the thumbnail also has to be the same thing. Upload a photo in the back end so that they upload a headshot that's going to be used in the thumbnails. And then any changes to that, yes. Yeah, so they also do that in the settings, and then also on the dashboard, put it on the drop down menu so we can see what thumbnail headshot we're using as well too. That'll be for another thing of how to customize the thumbnail headshots. Nice. So Claude is going to custom code that for a moment. That way you guys could put custom thumbnails, or you could put your headshot and it will generate whatever custom thumbnails that you want. Do that later, not right now. Yeah, this is very interesting. I really have to narrow down and be like, who pumps out info like FAQ content at scale? I guess social media marketing agencies, basically. Now he's adding a JavaScript function. Oh, and I got to use this to queue up content this week too. So I have to use the same exact automation to make some content pretty shortly. Hopefully tonight. That would be great. Manual coding or vibe coding? Vibe coding all the way. Vibe coding all the way. No need. The time it takes. Do you know how much time it will take me to write all this out, to type all this? That's insanity. No need. Like, I haven't typed one thing this whole time.
Got it.
Oh, the bio.
Quarter zipped, pullover, or crew neck sweater. Nice.
Yeah, I have to kind of do the bio again. Damn. Also, the other thing too, he's actually not bugging that much. Usually he bugs a lot of like asking for permission to do stuff, but it seems to be working. So technically, what members are going to get, you're going to get a Railway template that gives you access to the app. That way you can just start using it. You'll clone the avatar, you'll clone your voice, you'll add your thumbnail, fill out the business profile, and then you're ready to create content. Hook up all your APIs, and then you're pumping out content super cheap. And then I'll have a done for you option where you can just subscribe to a service and it just pumps out this content automatically for you. We'll see. That's what I'm thinking. For people that are just not tech savvy with like GitHub and vibe coding. Okay, so Claude is actually finishing. Nice. Settings page, dashboard, he's all updated, looking good, looking good. Great, go ahead and document changes, update the README file, and then push to GitHub as well too. Perfect. Okay. So I have to re-record that video over. Oh, that sucks. Welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to fill out the business profile in the settings. This business profile is going to influence the content writing in the app, the script writing, and then also all the captions as well too. So in the settings tab, you're going to go down one by one. Now these questions may change by the time you see this versus what's there. Just know that there'll be a business profile setting to fill out here. Fill out your name, professional title, website niche, and then you can just take a screenshot of all of these questions, just give them to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to fill them out for you, and then you could copy paste the answers in here. And then right below each one, it will say what it's using that field for to influence call to actions, to influence hooks, for example. But this may change because we are always optimizing the form so that it generates more content tailored to your business, your niche, and your pain point, and your content as well too, especially for top, middle, and bottom of funnel. So just know in the settings tab, just go through this form, fill it out. You can use AI to fill this out for you, and then just click Save Business Profile. And that's it. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video. Okay, that's it. Business profile raw. So, how to train your avatar, business content, nice. We already did how to clone your voice. That's somewhere, man. Do I really want to re-record it? Or I think so. Yeah. No, I'm gonna go find it. We already recorded that section. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. Now we're gonna set up the thumbnail. So, cool. Welcome. In this video, okay, cool. Actually, go here. Can we find a better thumbnail? We gotta change these thumbnails. Trust. Change it to a clown suit. I know. It'll really stand out. Ew. I really gotta change these thumbnails. Like, but I'm not doing that right now. Okay, I'll pick this one. It looks horrible. They look horrible. I'm gonna be changing it. Look, I'm not happy with it either. Uh, which one is this one? Okay, cool. I really need to change it. Thumbnail generator. Go to Claude. I'm gonna go to Claude to fix this prompt. Do this right now. Hey Claude, I want you to fix my thumbnail prompt. These are generating thumbnails that are like super like proper and stuff, but they're not interesting. They're like super boring. Like there's nothing interesting or intrigue about it. I think it's too like boring. I'd like a little action, a little intrigue, a little mystery, a little creativity. Like I think our prompt is a little more too rigid. These are topics about articles and especially for business and stuff, but the user has to click on the thumbnail. That's the whole goal. So I want you to redo my prompt, remove what's unnecessary that's making it too corporate, and make it more a prompt that can everything that I said, as I mentioned. I can't record that section of the course if the thumbnail looks like that. The thumbnail looks horrible. And also the B-roll too. I'm not happy with any of it. Give me this in a code block in Markdown format. Cool. And also probably not too long too. Okay, this works. Let's go to the prompt here. Okay, save changes. Let's see if this generates a new thumbnail. We'll take this one. I could honestly take anyone, and they suck anyways. Yeah, that's the one that sucks. Let's take this one. Let's go back to here. Okay. It's in auto. We don't want it in auto. But we do want it to generate the thumbnail. Okay, so it's now going to generate the new thumbnail. I hate optimizations. It's never ending. Trying to tweak the prompt so it's like just perfect is like super annoying. It's like catching falling water. Perfect. New thumbnail. Better. I'm not gonna lie, that's not worst, but that's definitely better. Definitely better. Make a note to always put a outfit that makes him pop and look handsome as well too, let's be honest. And then what are your thoughts on this, and rate it out of 10, and then fix the prompt in Markdown. Give me it in a Markdown, a code block in Markdown format to make it a 10 out of 10. Virality, intrigue, you're almost there. So improve my prompt. Prompt optimization is a thing. This is what they pay the prompt engineers for. Yeah, it's 7 out of 10. It's like almost there. I would put it at a 6 out of 10, honestly. Like, neon ad ads. So now it's going to give me a new Markdown. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then if we go back to here, actually this is going here, and this is going here. Settings, thumbnail, paste. Here's the new prompt. Okay, that looks good. Save. Cool. Refresh. Let's regenerate a new one. Now we generate a new thumbnail using Nano Banana Pro. Now we're just generating a new thumbnail. Takes about 45 seconds to a minute. Done. Let's check it out. I like it. Way better. Way better. Let's feed it back in and do it one more time. And I think we're getting there. So close, so close. Okay. Rate this. And then provide feedback to make it a 10 out of 10. And actually just, and then give me the new prompt again in a code block in Markdown format. Thumbnails are gonna get better. Yeah. I never have to create thumbnails again. I never want to create thumbnails again. I want this process off my plate, completely automated, and then I could go sail off into the sunset and do whatever I want. 8 out of 10, we went up a point. So there's a lot of room for potential. Right, it's close. He's fine-tuning, he's fine-tuning. Fine-tuning, fine-tuning. By the way, you guys can get this app by joining the community. I more just want to inspire you guys to vibe code. That's really what I really want you guys to do. This is just to show what's possible if you just vibe code. You can do some crazy stuff like automate content, basically, which is a pretty complex workflow. Cool. Saved. I should actually show this process probably. And then let's generate that thumbnail. Yay! Generate that thumbnail. I know, super cheesy, but okay, now it's in the oven. In about a minute and a half, we will have a new thumbnail. This whole live is automated. That's why there's a huge lag. No. That wouldn't mean I wouldn't be able to read your comment in real time. Technically, this is all AI. All AI. This whole thing has been a ploy just so that you can see how good live automated is. But Lewis, don't tell anyone. Okay, so now our new thumbnail is done. Better. Better. Can I get some other ones? Everything is AI. I like that. That's not bad. That looks really good. Let's feed it back in and just improve it again. I love Claude. Wait. Sorry if it lags, it's because I'm moving different tabs and I don't have a fast computer. That one was really good, Wesley, right? Like that is, let's have it rated. Same process. I want you to rate it out of 10 and then close the gap. We'll make it a really 10 out of 10 again. We want people for a high click-through rate to click on this to find out what's on the other side. Use all of human psychology. Use all of human psychology to get the person that clicked the button. Just click on the thumbnail. That was not bad. I mean, granted, where we started was this. We went from this to this. This to this. Just by prompting. Still Nano Banana Pro. Wow, difference between prompting. It's actually pretty cool. So get rid of him. Move him to the side. Oh. We went back to 7 out of 10. What happened? You were up to 8. It's not at 10 out of 10. It's not compelling. Why? Yeah. Okay, now he's updating psychology. We lost a point because it wasn't psychology. Are humans becoming machines and AI becoming humans? And that's the irony. Because like humans, there are robots and AI, their quest is to know what it's like to have a soul, creativity. And us, we're trying to automate the work so that we don't have to do the work. Because we don't want to be slaves. Okay, so copy. We're just going to pop that in. We're getting real close. And then we're going to fix the B-roll again. I know. I'm not happy with it, but I really want this thing to be like a 10 out of 10 for everyone. Thumbnail generator, that's it. And then save and reload. Okay, in 1 minute and a half, 2 minutes, let's say, 2 minutes, we will have a new thumbnail. And do you think it's going to be better or worse than this? Tune in tonight. We went back to a 7 out of 10. We're going to see. I feel we're pretty close. It's not bad. See, this is where it's like, yo, terrifying. Let's see. Oh, one is Wild Times for sure. I wrote a white paper, The Synthesis of the Synthetic Ego. Yo, I have such an audience. I have such an awesome audience. You guys are so nerdy in such an awesome way that we nerd out on a Sunday of like trying to optimize prompts and AI to push technology so that we don't have to do the work. We're waiting for the confetti in the background. Should really make it do some dope animated stuff, but well, this whole point, let me stop recording this because I need to record a better thumbnail. What's up, James? Welcome to Automate Your Content with John. What do you do, James? Let me check out your profile. James, oh, you don't have a bio, but I think you do carpet outlet. If I look in your profile, floor carpet outlet. Okay, there you go. James does floor carpet. Actually, we had someone that does flooring in the community a while back. Right now, we're generating new B-roll. Oh, I didn't press the button. You guys didn't tell me. I forgot to press the button to start the content, the processor. So now it's going to be 2 minutes and we'll get the thumbnail. Sorry, we were just waiting for the test thumbnail for it to go through. James says, I own my own flooring company, Floor Carpet Outlet. Welcome in Denver, Colorado. Welcome, James. You're definitely in the right place. Welcome to Automate Your Content. Automate your business at the end of the day. It's like, if you want to automate your marketing, sales, operation, I'm just showing a content automation app that I built, gave it to members. It's done. Right now, we're just kind of going through the process of optimizing it, improving it. There you go. James, meet Wesley down below. He's a time traveler. Wesley does some super advanced stuff, like tech stuff, like super advanced, like builds your own LLM advanced. There's an AI contractor app for estimates. So DM, talk to each other, connect. That's pretty much the whole. I'm just holding space for entrepreneurs that want to make a few money with AI and automation. That's all I'm holding space for. If that sounds like you, welcome to the club. Okay, let's see our new thumbnail. I think it's better or worse? Better or worse? Better. Not bad. It's still, it could be almost better. Let's just see. Rate it and then. Rate it, and again, improve prompt. I think we're getting closer. Welcome, James. And then Wesley is already adding. Look at you, already adding value. He's like, look, he's like, yo, there's a AI contractor app that does estimates, rooms, floors, etc. with no tape measure. Take a photo and it'll automatically estimate everything. Better, 8.5, thumbnail crushing it. I want an 11. I want 11 out of 10. Come on. Get it to an 11. Claude, I know you can. I know you got this. Oh, he put a 10 out of 10 checklist. Look at this. Face is clean. There's a clear wait, what moment. The emotion is contagious. Composition. Shouldn't it be like me? I kind of feel like it should be me and like a noun, like a person, place, or thing, like interacting with. Would that help? Just curious. Yes, all great knobs go to 11. I want my content automation 11 out of 10 for this. Yes, 100%. That's a massive insight. It sparks it because it's like, it's just a photo of me. Who gives a honestly, who gives about my face? Like, honestly, couldn't care less. But I feel like he should be doing something like pressing a button or doing something like a noun, like playing with a person, place, or thing or something. Like, that's why I feel like it's a mess. What's missing here is like, this is cool and all, but like, who cares? Getting closer. I want like me fighting bears, pretty much. Okay. You're reacting to a thing, you're confronting the thing, your thing is looming over you, the thing is entering your space. Terrifying. You discovering said thing. I like that. That makes sense. Yeah, now give me the whole new prompt. Wait, I feel like you did. Not gonna lie. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Yes, something like this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now give me a new prompt with this. Okay. Come on, Claude. You got this, Claude. Write me a better prompt. So as you see here, we're using AI or Claude to write better prompts. And it's all in the iteration. It's all you need to get as something in the oven as quickly as possible. Let it bake. I don't know why I like using baking. It's because I want cookies right now. I really want chocolate chip cookies that I'm going to bake tonight. Anyways, put it in the oven as quickly as possible. Let it bake, and then the successes in the iterations. Like I'm iterating, we're on thumbnail version 7 already, but we're getting closer trying to get it. So that's where all the success is. Jesus. Does it have to be that long? Screw it. Let's try it. Maybe it does need to be that long. Okay, so now let's go to thumbnail generator, delete, paste, and let's go all the way up to, I'm feeling good about this. Save, dashboard, and rerun. Okay. Give it 11, or give it 2 minutes, and we're going to have a new thumbnail, and we're going to compare it to see, is it better than this? This is where we've been going so far. Eh, eh, eh. Even I'm like, eh. So trust. That's why I was like, we need something for me to interact with. Oh, it's done. That's fast. Let's check it out. Fresh out of the oven. Better. I don't like that there's text so far up in the top. What are your thoughts? It doesn't look like I'm much interacting. Like it could do like a full body thing would be really cool as well too. It could do like close up, it could do full body. And then I don't like that there's text at the very, very top, like the top and bottom quarter, let's say, is just dead space of like, don't put anything there. And also shorten your prompts. Half as long. Make this a 10 out of 10, give it the new prompt, and then return it in code block markdown format. Blah 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 blah. I mean, after this is kind of like tweaked, yeah, 6 out of 10. That was like a whole like boring as shit. Yeah, well, come on, Claude. Okay, closing this. Now we're going to try this prompt. Save it. Save dashboard, try again. And generate thumbnail. Okay, so now we're going to generate a new thumbnail. Iterate on it. There are a couple other formats that I do want to try and improve on this. So, very interesting. I know that at the end of 6 months from now, this project is going to turn into something very interesting. Oh, look, it's done. Okay, refresh. Check out the new thumbnail. Survey says, horrible, horrible, way worse. It got way worse. Way worse. It got way worse. Why can't it be like me acting out like a scene that represents what the topic is? Because trying to just put me and my face in some text is pretty boring. I'm trying to picture like a scene with me acting out, doing something. What would be the location? What would be the activity? What would be the like I want more like describe a scene basically. And also make it look like it's a photo or shot on an iPhone too. Whatever it is, it's me doing something shot on an iPhone, like representing what it is. And it also looks very low effort produced too. Like almost like a natural, I just whipped out the phone, it just naturally took this. More authentic. You gotta program authenticity. What a weird world. It's a so weird world that we live in. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some electrolyte water real quick. 5 seconds. Ooh. Okay. Basically, and we're having, he's like, yes, that's an unlock, what you actually want. Actually, we don't need this right now. Give me the new prompt. Okay. Reset and process. Hello, Miss Martine. What do you do? Pleasure to meet you. I've seen you though before. Hold on. Join me for all things business, insurance broker, AI solutions. Yeah, I've seen you before. Awesome. I haven't seen you in a while. That's why. Good to see you. We are fine tuning the thumbnail element of the content automation machine. I'm going through the whole curriculum of basically there's like 4 stages to set this up for members so that members can start using this software in the community. How to fill out the business bio so that it works for any business. How to clone your avatar. I'll just leave him in the background while I'm talking. There you go. He's in the background while I'm talking. How to customize thumbnails for headshots, which is what we're doing right now. I'm not happy with thumbnails, so that we're going through a process right now of improving the thumbnails. And then I may record this after, which is hooking up all the API keys. I'm going to do that after. And then the process of how to actually go and create content using this, which you're going to see, because I'm going to selfishly create content right now using this new automation. So nice. Some of the TikTok, I want to make sure, like, also the font for the captions I really want to change. New thumbnail. Wait, there's a new thumbnail? Maybe I didn't press the process button. I don't know why. Strange. Okay, so we'll let that process. See if we could get a new thumbnail. That is basically what we're doing. We're fine-tuning the prompt for the thumbnail so that the thumbnail works well. There it is, new thumbnail. Take a look at it, see what it looks like. Where's me? I'm not in it. Immediately. This looks basic. I'm not in it. This looks basic and horrible and I'm not in it. There's no interest in this or this like thumbnail. Do better. You're right, we lost the plot. I completely ignored your play, can it, da-da-da. Also, is there a variable for when you pass the variable for the thumbnail, what are you giving it the script as well too? Yeah, I know you're giving it the thumbnail prompt, but like what else are you giving it, like a thumbnail? Or are you giving it like a script? Are you giving it the summary? Kind of want to see like what else is he working with him. Okay, so now Claude gives me a new one. Yes, da 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 da. Title and thumbnail, article content, video script. Let me give this. FYI, this is also what's passed along with the thumbnail prompt, so you could use some of this information to update your prompt as well too, to use context around what is whatever the article and script. Okay. Now he has more context around what the articles are. Perfect. This should be very interesting. Much, much better. Compress this in half, this prompt. Because it's too long. It's too long of a prompt. It's like doing this whole 1,000 character prompt. I'm like, you don't need a 1,000 character prompt, not for something like this. It shouldn't be that crazy. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, let's try this one. Thumbnail generator. We're gonna take a break in a moment. Pretty quick. Where's the prompt star? Oh, here. Save. Rerun. And thumbnail. Okay, so in 2 minutes we'll have a new thumbnail. Hopefully it's way better than we went off the range. But I think we fine-tuned a little better. The before ones were okay, but boring. That's a horrible thumbnail. Okay, here it is. New test. New one to test out. Better. Better. That's much better. That's way better. Okay. Way better. I'm in the thumbnail. I think the captions would probably be better, just like one line, either 1 to 4 words as a caption. And you could put it at the top third or at the bottom third, wherever makes more sense. But this is in a good direction. Also rate this, and what would you improve? Way better. Way better. I feel like we just went from photography to like 3D world. Because now I could put my character in any location doing any activity. That's the real insight, is that you could take any character, put him in any to time for me to do a photo shoot that would have done something like that forever. Forget it. And still would have sucked. 8 out of 10. Better, better, better. Just tweaking. Just tweaking, tweaking, tweaking. Okay. Thumbnail generator. That's all we're doing is just tweaking the, oh, wait for it to stop playing. There we go. It's all we're doing is just tweaking the prompt. So here. Okay, so now it's going to generate a new thumbnail. Are you coding this, or this is a movie? You never know. This could be completely pre-recorded and just playing on repeat for an hour, like a marathon. Meanwhile, I'm at the beach. Mwahaha. No, just kidding. Come on now. Come on now. People are thinking this is too much AI. You guys are too AI paranoid. Would an AI only have 3 fingers? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, next one. Think it's better? I think it's better. 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 I like this. Ads in ChatGPT. We gotta figure out a better way the text, but I like where this is going. That just looks creepy. I'm not gonna lie, because it's like it's a photo in a world that doesn't exist. Right, this. And then definitely want to emphasize fixing the text. We want very clear captions. All caps, real simple. They stand out. You could even put a border around them or the background of the text to make it stand out and pop. I like black and gold. No. Eight out of 10? No, I think this is still a 7 out of 10. 8 out of 10. It's like, oof, how do we get it to a 10 out of 10? Do we need to bring in the big guns? A different AI? We're getting real close to automating this. No, we don't need a spelling. No, we don't need like a spelling cheat sheet. Yeah, whatever. Fix this. Don't need this. Oh, this is really good. Okay. Save now, repeat and run and test. How much do you think this is charging? $4.46. I'll make a note of that because we want to see how much is this actually costing so far. I mean, thumbnails are like 9 to 10 cents, 9 to 11 cents, probably 9 cents, give or take. Oh, I think I triggered it again, but better. Better. Not bad, actually. Let me try another one. I want to see if this one works. Why is the screen on the back? I know. I know. There are things that it's like, why does it look like it's AI? So I'm gonna see if maybe we get another one out there. And then we'll code in there some mistakes of like, I don't know how we would prompt that, but let's see. Here's another one. Yeah, it's doing like computer screens in the back. They're all like office. Okay. The thumbnails, notice their screen is reversed on the back, but more importantly, I don't think these things match what the topics are to cause intrigue. So it's like it's gonna pump out. We want to make it dynamic so it actually describes a unique scene or something relevant to what the topic of what it is. Because we also like stuff like this should have been fixed in the avoid part where the screen is flipped backwards. Okay, let's see if we get this. I think by telling it like topics and unique scenes, well, let's just test it out. Hey. Also keep the prompt less than 1,000 characters. 800, no. 500 characters. Also make sure the prompt isn't longer than like 500 characters. Poor Claude. This week we are learning, actually we're vibe coding content apps inside the community. Very similar to what the one I have, like this one, but it's just going to be a much simpler version of this. Because I want to get you guys like a real basic version, almost like a LinkedIn or a Pinterest content generator, just to keep it simple. Because then we could get into other stuff like video, which gets really interesting. At least to get you to get an avatar too. Okay. Let's see if this works. There's always a test case. So thumbnail. Save. Render. Okay, 2 minutes, we'll have a new photo. See how this works. This. We shall see how this goes. It's almost like Bruce Lee. I fear not the man who has tried or knows how to do 10,000 different kicks. I fear the man who has done 10,000 kicks one way. And I totally butchered that quote, but it's something similar to that. If you guys know, you know. So, oh, darn it. We're in manual mode. Forgot to hit the process button. So right now it's going through and processing. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. We shall see how this. There we go. Nice. Close. I'm not happy with it either. Rate it, find the mistakes, and clarify, simplify the prompt. Dang, may go back to the original. It's kind of close. It's kind of close. Okay, fixing. All right, let's try this. Thumbnail. Pop it back in. So you could increase it more about, let's say about, say about 700 characters for the prompt for future ones. Nice. Perfect. Now, generate the thumbnail. Let's see if that goes through. Da na 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 na. Ba na 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 na. Okay, now we got new thumbnail. Nope, not me. I'm not in it. Where's the main character? There's also using it should be also using a headshot as well too, I believe too. I want you to come up with much better, interesting ads. Pique interest, cause intrigue. These things are just too boring. Also make sure it's me in it. Not describe me as the prompt, but it should have the URL as well too. They're firing off firecrackers, but tomorrow's a holiday? Is that it? So just trying to narrow down the prompt for the thumbnail. See all the testing that goes into prompting? Give it more character space. Maybe 700 characters is a good limit for what you need. Thumbnail. I feel like magazine covers would be better. After this, we're going to pivot. If I don't like this one, we're going to pivot and we're going to do magazine covers. Martin Luther King holiday and I get hear the fireworks. Well, thank you so much for Martin Luther King. Okay, let's see. Hope you guys have a great holiday too. That means we're going to stay up late, right? No, I'm just kidding. Maybe we'll see. Depends on how I really want to get this done. I really want to ship this week. I really want to get this in front of members' hands so that they can start using this. Who knows? It may transform a business owner's business. And then they get 1,000 more subscribers, and then they, oh, okay, better, better. Hmm. You know what? But still, rate it. I'm not happy with it. Tell it I'm really not happy with. What are we missing here? What are we missing here? Maybe we need to go a different direction, go magazine covers. I was thinking the scene, like a scene photography would be more interesting. Like a candid photo caught in the moment of pain, suffering, intrigue, or discovery, so that people have to click on it so they see the whole story, kind of thing. So it has to be dramatic, drama, catch intrigue. And then I was thinking like it was like shot on an iPhone, so it doesn't look polished or like a setup photography. It looks candid, natural, authentic. Let's eliminate the captions and a really good picture that causes intrigue. You can completely rewrite the prompt. You could also do some research. And I want you to build me the best prompt for the thumbnail that uses my face as the character for people to click through for the piece of content. Because this was for like a news automation. So we're piping in different articles and different content. So that's why he has to like represent or act out what like the content thing is. That was a lot of brain dump. Hopefully Claude gets that. Hopefully Claude's like, gotcha, bro. We need it more candid. It's too polished. People don't want that. They want more candid. I want you to think more candid, raw, and authentic. I'm trying to build a personal brand too. Okay, so now thumbnails that tease a mystery or pose an unanswered question tend to spark the I need to know feeling. Thumbnails show a strong emotion, shock, fear, there we go, decisive moment. The Henry Cartier-Bresson's concept. Cartier decisive moment theory emphasizes capturing an image at the perfect moment. Capturing the decisive moment is a hallmark of a great story in photography. Candid documentary feel, unlike posed photography, which is what we're trying to do here. Okay. I feel good about this. Pop in the oven. There's only one way to see. Okay, thumbnail saved. Iterate a new one. Pop it in the oven. Generate one thumbnail and let it bake at 230 degrees for 2 minutes. And out comes a fresh thumbnail that you can use. Electric God Chop. That's an interesting name. Oh, vibe coding. So hard. So hard. Perfect. New thumbnail. Hmm. Okay, we gotta fix the prompt. I know. Things. But I feel as we get closer to iterating, it's really getting closer. Oh, yeah. Dang. We may have to reset the whole. Just go back to the old school thumbnails. Not that I wanted to, but. But you think, hey, Coachy. Hope you're having a great day, Coachy. Sending you lots of love and blessings. We're just kind of hanging out vibe coding, building a content automation app. Things have been good. I hope you're doing well. I see you're live streaming in the car. See your lives. Everyone's amazing doing live streams. So interesting. Here, we're just vibe coding. Just hanging out, vibe coding, building a content automation app so that, we're just fine tuning a thumbnail. I really want to fix the thumbnails for this because we're getting so close to it. It's something there, but it's really boring. What if we do another one? It's closer. It's not the worst. I do like it. What are your thoughts on it? Claude, what do you think about this? Hmm. Some Jesus, fireworks going off right now. Okay, hopefully tonight is the last freeze in Florida. Is it really cold in Florida? What's going on in Florida? I don't want to doom scroll. That's my main thing. Just don't make me doom scroll tonight. Let's hang out tonight so that we don't have to doom scroll, and then we can share tips and secrets to help each other do amazing. Hopefully, but I'm like, I don't want to doom scroll. There's a lot of just boring stuff on. Okay, let's see if this works. My motorhome runs on solar, no heat. That's actually really good. Really, really good. This was a business masterclass that was very interesting. Just kind of going through delegation. But their content stuff was really good. I like Claude because Claude you could just save stuff through the Google Drive, nice and easy. Oh, I love Claude. Ta-da! Okay, Claude's done. Let's see, what do we got? So now you've got expressions. So it did fix that. It did actually fix it. It is a kind of step in the right direction, but at a 6 out of 10, or an 8 out of 10, better. Oh, you're happy with it? So he gives me a prompt. Ooh, digital strategist, welcome. But I feel like that prompt is the same prompt. No, it's pretty short. Okay. Why does it always have to be? How can I reach out to you? I have a link in my bio that you could book a 1 hour session with me immediately, and I could look at your business, show you how to automate your business to save you 24 hours a week. I know that's outrageous, 24 hours a week. It's pretty easy. All I have to do is eliminate 4 hours a day, and that's super easy. Just teaching you how to like touch a computer faster, like automation. So the link in my bio will get you there. Or join the community. Highly recommend. Join the community and learn vibe coding, group coaching. But it's group. Some people want one-on-one, so that's one of the bigger things. But love to meet you. Okay, so now kind of feel that it's a little rigid with like the same outfit, device rule, expression, like this is optimized for like one piece of content. What if the article is completely different, kind of thing? So make it a little more flexible, dynamic. Kinda, so and so. If you want your business automated, click the link down below to book a call. I don't know if there's a link down below. Should be somewhere around there. And I would love to help your business grow. Show you all the cool tools that are related to your specific business so that you can actually use them. Oh, I gotta do laundry real quick. So we may take a break in just a moment. Pretty quickly, we will take a moment. We'll do this last test. And then we'll take a break. So 1 moment. Let's do one last test. See where we're at. I don't know. I don't think we made much progress with the thumbnail. It's a little better, but not by much from what it was before. So that can be just improved. Plus, I have to go through and figure out the other thing is I have to go through the manual to get this set up. We're almost there. I don't know if this is going to work where you get members. That's going to be very interesting when members are actually using this. Okay, so right now we're going to vibe code and see if this works. Test. So now, happy thoughts, everyone here, happy thoughts. We need the test to work, basically. That is what we needed to do. Please work. Just be kind to the AI overlords. Better. Not by much. It's horrible. It's not. Text too small. Also, no subtext. The background of text. Remove. And can you make something outrageous? Make it a graphic. No. Let's not play in reality. Meaning, let's not go with like a real photo that could be taken through a photo. Let's do graphic design. Let's do this with cinematic, like almost like a movie poster. Like a movie trailer just coming out. That's what I want this in the style of. So complete pivot into Hollywood thumbnail. Think movie cover of like a DVD or like a VHS or like a movie cover. That's a poster. That's what I'm looking for. Let's pivot and go through that. Let's just throw the prompt right out the window. Completely transform, because we're I'm not happy with the thumbnails. As you can see, I'm a man of standards. It doesn't pass my standard, I am not happy with it, and I am not shipping it to my clients. I am not giving that to my clients. Like, no. Standards, people, standards. If I'm not happy with it, I'm not giving it to my clients. Because I want nothing but the best for my community. Good morning. Hello. I think we have our 101 too. Ifioma, I believe so. Ready to turn scrubs into sales. Let's make that. I feel like you could do high ticket and focus on turn your scrubs into sales. Is it like nurse high ticket sales? Yeah, this week. Ready to turn your scrubs into sales. Solid. Yeah, I think you have a good niche. Perfect this week. I love it. See, I was like, I thought we had a 101 this week. I was like, nice. I look forward to, I'm not gonna lie, the 101s I look forward to. They are so fun. I just did a 101 session, 2.5 session with one of the community members, and he went from complete beginner to vibe coded his first he vibe coded his first app using Claude Code and VS Code. Already published on the web, ready to go. Did it in 2.5 hours. My TikTok is basically affiliate marketing. Perfect. That's it. There's different interesting ways to kind of like especially for affiliate marketing to kind of help you scale the affiliate marketing. Because you could technically vibe code an app like this that is your affiliate product marketing engine. Enter your face, enter the product, describe the scene, and it would generate you with that product talking about whatever. You could do that kind of with like VO3 now, which is kind of wild. It's pretty crazy. Like, even they just released, I know this is like super nerdy of a sentence, they just released Clean Motion on Kai API. Let that sentence, for my super nerdy 0.1% of the people that are super nerdy on APIs. Kai API, where we get the photos and the videos, they just released an update. They have Clean Motion. It's pretty cheap too. It's like 0.03 cents per second, which is still no different than like regular video. I must say that I'm really enjoying the QR system debate. I highly recommend too, like with, I have the, if we go save, I do recommend like the curriculum in the community. I have levels like level 1, level 2, level 3. I made it so easy that when you come in, just start from level 1 and just work your way up. It's the entire 90-day curriculum that I teach with my high ticket clients. And I'm like, just go in and just slowly work. Some tools may be relevant, some tools may not. Just skip around, but it's the full curriculum, and then we're kind of just going through and updating it with the new stuff. But like right now, I'm building the content automation app, so that's going to be here. This is in lesson level 2. You have to go through level 1 and level 2. Now you can get the content. You have access to it. You're not gatekept, or you're not gatekept to anything in the content. You could go and like cherry pick. Like members do that. They'll go and cherry pick around to like different courses in the community. Totally works too. And I need to give you guys like a better chatbot that you guys could talk to, and it knows everything where everything is in the community. Because that's one of the biggest things. People are like, I don't know my roadmap. What courses should I take? So something for me to now vibe code. Now that I have dangerous, shoot, I could custom code my own chat base and drop that cost and build my own chatbot. That's interesting. I could vibe code my own chatbot using Chatbase, hook up my own API, get cheaper API credits, and scale it, because it's like $45 a bot. $45 in API fees would be a lot more efficient. So, food for thought. Food for thought. This is gonna be funny. Let's see if this works. And then we generate a new thumbnail. Boom, it's in the oven. Okay, so this is at 486. $4. Right now I'm counting. We should probably go to Kai. Oops. It's gonna lag for a moment because I'm logging into the API service for Kai. So bear with me. I'm logging in, so it's gonna lag, it's gonna lag, it's gonna lag. I'm sorry. It's gonna lag. I promise to get a new computer. I promise to. Just need to close more, bring more people into the community. That's all. So I can show you guys dope stuff. Okay, wait. Yeah. Right now I'm just logging in. Everything is like 4-factor authentication. Like, why? Okay, I'm in. Hack the Matrix. Because I kind of want to see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can you believe this? Nano Banana is 4 credits. We've been doing test, 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 test. You've been seeing me testing. We're up to probably 30 tries on testing this thumbnail at this point. So, well, actually, probably not 30. We actually tell exactly. We spent 100. We spent 98 cents in that should be technically, if I'm not mistaken, Nano Banana. Wait a minute. Hold on, 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 hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Nano Banana Edit is 4 credits, 0.02 cents. Nano Banana Pro, the cost will go up significantly. Oh no, there it is, image. But even at Nano Banana Half Pro 9K, can you change? See, hold on, I'm gonna check out this thumbnail. Okay, hold on 1 second. That's spooky, interesting, totally different. I like it. Even kind of better. Hey, what's the difference? Hey, what's the difference between, honestly, Nano Banana Pro Edit between these two models? Nano Banana Edit can you do 2 things? One, I'm going to give you the API for Nano Banana Pro. I only need the 1K for like 18 credits. I don't need the 4K for Nano Banana Pro. But here's my hypothesis. I think we could get a better image generator as well too. So, can you code in the settings the ability to change different thumbnail models and do Nano Banana Pro, and then also see, here's the thing. Now I have to scrape all of the image models and compare different image models. Okay, so hold on. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's more like we did this exercise with the B-roll, and it ended up dropping the cost. It ended up increasing the quality and dropping the cost by 50%. So basically, we go to image. How many? Or it's not that many. Okay, so... Oh, this should be pretty easy. I'm going to take all these image models to Claude. I want you to analyze all of these image models on Kai API, because right now we're currently using VO we're using Google Nano Banana Edit, which is 0.02 cents, very economical, but I feel like we're hitting a wall with this model, and I'm willing to spend a little more to like a Nano Banana Pro 1 to 2K or 1K. So I'm looking for the API image, or like what are the top 3 models. We're uploading headshots and then creating thumbnails. Can you scan all these to let me know which is the best one? Now we have to learn about image models. Not that I wanted to, but this is what it takes when you're optimizing the API. You're trying to optimize for which is the best model, why, cost, quality, because I like Nano Banana Pro. So let's see. Headshot, cinematic movie poster, my top 3. Ideogram character turbo. Midjourney, interesting. Okay, give me a short summary of those to include. So we have your exact use case is ideogram character. Would not have thought about that. Here I was going to spend 9 cents. This is going to be 6 cents. Midjourney, dramatic visuals, Flux Context Pro, budget, and then Google Nano Banana Economy. Okay. Here's why. It's literally designed to keep the space on text renders, movie posters actual readable, and 3 times the cost, and probably 10 times the quality. Run a test through all 3. The ideogram will most likely be below the other ones. Cool. What could we go for better quality? Like, what is the best? What do I spend 10 cents, 25 cents? Like, what is the best for high quality? Premium options. Highest quality for character consistency. 6 times your current cost, but solves all of your issues. Nice. ChatGPT, I see 11 cents. OpenAI, excellent. No. Ooh, Midjourney Turbo. It's only 8 cents. Come on now. So we have the balanced, we have the pro. We don't need the 4K. Okay, give me a balance of 2 premium and 2 others from the previous list. We don't need that many. $0.12 ideogram, the premium. Midjourney Eternal. Okay. And then ideogram, daily driver, good face, text half premium of the cost. Midjourney fast, volume, great. User strategy, hero content. we'll keep those in mind. Wait, so how many do we have? Yes, let's see. Sorry. This has been a lot of, I've been like debating which is the best image model because we're going up in cost, but we're getting a lot better quality. And so can you provide me a short summary with the URLs and the names of them, so that I could give that to my developer? Okay, so Claude is going to get us the better one. Hey Claude, we're updating the API for the thumbnail model and we're replacing it with these. So I'll go get you the links for those as well too. Okay. For one, they want ideogram character at 12 cents. They even have some interesting ones. So you're 12 cents. Then what's the difference between the other two? We're gonna do Midjourney. God, we get Midjourney now? How did we get Midjourney? Midjourney Turbo. 8 cents. Text to image turbo. Okay, ideogram character turbo. Now we're getting ideogram. Oh, I gotta go get some laundry real quick. Ideogram character. And then they want, oh, that's why. Turbo. Perfect. And then lastly is Midjourney Fast. Midjourney Fast. Text to image. Pricing. Okay, perfect. this is going to be very interesting. Character edit? I don't think they said character edit. No, not this one. Okay, now we start vibe coding. We had to do a lot of strategy. Tech M versus AI. Interesting. Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to live. We're vibe coding with Claude Code. If you guys like watching what Claude's talking about right here. Oops. There, Claude Code. So basically, we went through the entire directory of all the image models that Kai offers. We're using Nano Banana Edit. I'm not happy with it. We're not getting the outcome that we want. And so we went through the entire library, and Claude, actually I didn't, Claude did the whole thing. Claude went through the entire library and basically went through and said, okay, I recommend these models. So I got 2 budget models and I got 2 premium models. I went shopping. I went API shopping for premium thumbnail models. And this is going to play when we start getting into like infographics and stuff. Oh, also I want Nano Banana Pro in here too. The 18 credits. There you go. Always keep your AI on its toes. Feel free to throw extra requests in while they're working. Be sure to update both the setting and the user dashboard as well too at the very top bar. Okay. There's a lot of settings, okay. I think because we added the master folder as a, oh, thank you for the follow. Tech MVS AI, machine versus AI, maybe. What do you do? Just always curious. Aw, you don't have a bio. You need a bio, good sir. So, with this, I think we're getting a much better output for the thumbnails. So we had to do this, basically we had to gotta update dynamic costing. Now we're selecting different models. The nice thing is that it's eventually going to be split off into different platforms. Like there's a lot of like base code in here that could be spun off into all sorts of content generators. So we're going to be doing a lot of content automation in the community. Automate, because they're automating short form and automating long form, which is one of the biggest things. I also added Nano Banana Pro, and if there's any special prompts that need to be added for, what was it? Ooh, it's going to be a good week in the community. We have a lot of new things we're going to be building this week. So, right now what he's doing is rebuilding the back end, he's rebuilding the front end. He's putting the different models in a drop-down menu. And he's going to give us now the ability to select different thumbnails. I don't know, I think that's a good thing. More selection is never always, not always a good thing, but he'll know how to use each of those models. All right, now we got some work done. Not that I did any work. Claude did all the work, not me. All thumbnail models are completed. Here's a summary. We have our defaults. We have our maximum quality. We have some Nano Banana Pro. We have some Turbo Midjourney in there. Could you run a quick test on each of those APIs to make sure they work? Both endpoints work, verifying the base models. Nice, so he's checking all the endpoints. Very important when you build APIs or have him run an API test. He'll go through and test all the API things and make sure they're perfect. So now I feel more confident to like test this thing. All right, so let's see. That was a lot to update. Now, mira, check it out. Thumbnail models. Yeah. It's a little hard for you guys to see, but now we have all the different models. Yeah. Also, keep in mind that it deletes records and updates if we ever delete a record, or especially it's mostly for avatars, because there'll be different avatars and voices. We could delete those. Oh. On the dashboard, when for basically on the dashboard for avatars, like there's some avatars we've deleted, but those ghost records still show on the dashboard under the avatar dropdown. So we want to kind of something that will clear those too. Shoot, will this work? Upload a headshot. Okay. That's interesting. So it uploads the headshot. Now we have a headshot. So, and we're going to be using the bests. Well, not the best. Right now we're using quality. This one, best face and text. Okay. Okay, we basically are testing test number one. We are going from testing 2 cents an image to 6 cents an image. Does the 4 cents an extra image cost give us extra quality? It actually gives us access to a better model. So that's what we're going to test. That was pretty fast. New thumbnail, new model. There's potential here. There's potential. It needs to be in all. Also, all the thumbnails need to be in 9:16 format. So look at all the APIs and whatever the parameter is to make sure that happens as a default always. And then, take a screenshot of this. This is like awfully aggressive. We're gonna say, okay, now fix the prompt. Very interesting. Wow. Also, for the headshot in the settings, I would like a preview of the headshot in the settings bar, so when it renders, so that just like Avatar, so you could see if you have different thumbnails, headshots there, for example. This is ungodly complicated of an app, but it functions to a degree which is kind of insane. So we need what to fix the prompt. Okay, so we're fixing the prompt. We're fixing the model. I think there's something here with the models. There's something here to play with. Basically, this whole thing is how to clone your avatar, how to clone your likeness, how to. Then the output is just one format too. This is going to get much more interesting as a avatar machine, content machine. All right, making updates. And you're seeing the app develop in real time too. This is what it takes to develop an app. Ghost recording, things are filtered. Aspect ratios are all fixed. Headshot preview image looks good. Okay, perfect. Server's running. All APIs are working. Go to settings, check, and retry. Okay, and then here, give me a new prompt. New prompt. Okay. Dashboard. Refresh. Anyways, headshot, thumbnail, ideogram, turbo. Who makes ideogram? Okay. Generating a new thumbnail. What are you guys working on? I'm curious. While you guys are watching me vibe code a content automation app, what are you guys working on? Are you just relaxing? Are you working on a project? Are you building something on the side? Perfect. Okay, what do you guys think? New thumbnail? Hmm. For one, it's not a 9:16 format, so I can't use that. Why is... Oh, shoot. I'm creating my own state. I'm building. What are you building for Goody? Share, what are you building? And then Wesley's like, I am creating my own state. Wesley's creating his own Tron universe, is what I think Wesley's working on. Like, you have like the Tron device and the metaverse, and it's stuck in a server right now, and you're like making people battle. That's what I imagine you're doing right now. Good evening, good sir. Marketing Digital. Onya Santos. Hola, me llamo Jonathan. Yo hablo poquito español. Uno en la mañana. Oh, mucho gusto and gracias for watching this early. I hope you learned something new. Please feel free to ask questions and poke around and see all the things we're doing on. Generated 5 million for... I can't... You're a professor of... Dang it. I gotta... My Spanish is horrible. I promise to learn Spanish this weekend. Or this year. Wes is drafting legal notice to the office of the legal advisor. Nice. He's like, oh, and I was like, what's up? You guys are so early. Good to know. Good to know. Because at the end of the day, that's all we're doing is just working on projects, trying to get ahead, trying to do some cool things so that we can work smarter, not harder. He's like a cool 5 mil. I didn't figure out the rest. Hold on. Now you're going to make me translate things. Hold on. Now I'm going to translate your whole bio. Do 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 do. Cider. Translate to English. Oh, you can't see it on your screen. You're a teacher and businessman running fatherhood and manage 5 mil in billing for my clients. Nice. Well, nice to meet you, Onya. I'm using Cloud Code, VS Code, MCPs. Any skills you recommend? Using NAN? That's pretty dangerous, just that alone. Like, that's already... The next thing is, like, the use case of what you're building, basically. You have... That's enough already. Like, you don't need anything, like, extra than that. Like, other than that would be like, okay, now how do I enroll customers, scale users, sell it, license it? How do you monetize the app? That's going to be the next thing. Is like, for whatever, I'm sure you're building some interesting things. But yeah, that's going to be the next thing. It's like monetization of said app and then marketing it, gain your first 100 users, however you want. That's always an interesting thing. So now, oh, here's my I also did Nano Banana Pro. Can you look at the image models that I recommended, search the API real quick, and make sure these guys could do portrait or 9:16? You're using desktop app? No, not. Just a browser. But I'm using him paired with VS Code and Cloud Code, basically. So VS Code and Cloud Code is doing all of the work. So 99.99% of my time is spent in here. But the 1%, 99. So the 1%, I'm just hanging out in regular Claude, just bouncing ideas back and forth, evaluating API costs, what's the best API for this versus that, our prompt engineering, like fix my prompt, let's improve the thumbnail prompt, which is what we've been doing. So you kind of have like an AI coding assistant, no different. And then that's usually that way I don't need to go everything into basically VS Code. Recommended da da da. So right now I'm confirming everyone could do aspect ratio. So why am I just confirm I'm doing the API for it's like they're coming out 1080 by 1080 for the thumbnails, and I'm using right now testing just ideogram character turbo starting off, and all I'm getting it back is square imaging. So we want to make sure everything is 9 by 16. Maybe do I have to reset the server or something for testing? There we go. Okay. He's like, amazing. Oh, you haven't seen the best part. Here's the best part. I swear this machine works. Dang it. I'm gonna find a good recent piece of content.
Did you know your AI is already changing the economy? A new report
This
shows
was the
how many
smile
jobs
one.
and industries are being transformed right now by AI, like Claude. If you're not paying attention, you might be left
But
behind.
he has a real
The
good
biggest
joke. He has a
surprise,
Joker face. We've
most
changed the
AI
model for
uses
this
it.
one. This is some old stuff. Speaking of which, we have to regenerate. Which was that one? I think it was this one.
Did you know your AIs are
Actually, yeah, that one. We need to kick you back to the avatar. Redoing. And then, how you doing? Oh, we hit compacting. Have you ever considered local image generators? Yes, but I just don't have. Oh, he's gone? Did he leave? Oh, on your left. Okay. Bye. I don't think he's here. But question for the local image, yes, I just don't have the hardware to run a local image model generator. That would be significantly cheaper. Like you run your own NVIDIA basically, or you could run your own image model, much cheaper. So you could significantly drop the API costs just by self-hosting a lot of this basically. There's also cloud hosting too, as well too. Okay, so we're generating a new B-roll. What? You only have one question for me, Wesley? Please ask it. Only one? What's the best document generation and editing generation? Well, like Word document generation is like GenSpark and Claude. I like Claude for document generation. Second is GenSpark for document generation. Give them any text, any information, boom. Also, third place of that, Notebook LM, actually. Dump any text in Notebook LM. They have the briefing doc or the, I think it's just the briefing. It just writes briefs. But then you could tailor it however documents you want. And that would be the same with editing as well too. Just upload whatever current document, let them edit it and tell you how they want. I think of GenSpark as like high school level ish. It still looks great. Documents. Claude is like college level document writing. Just the way it looks, the formatting, the style, the font, the size, kind of thing. Does that answer, Wesley? I think that would be the way, right? I'm thinking of Claude's new workflow, and I could commit reversions and get, yeah, Claude could Claude. Claude actually, yeah, Claude writes great documents, actually. Like, I really like him having him do the transcriptions and stuff. It looks really nice. So we are not getting 9 by 16 back. They're all coming back square. So is there something we need to change or reset? And I'm using ideogram character turbo. What do you recommend? Check the log. Meanwhile, let's check out some of the other image generations to see like how do they work with the thumbnail generator. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tomorrow's gonna be a holiday. Very nice. Okay, new B-roll. It does B-roll pretty quick. Man, automate document generation would be pretty gangster. B-roll complete. I've updated Run Aspirate down by 16 format. Run the researcher server. Search. It does charts and stuff, but not where I need it to be. You may have to vibe code the structure of how you want it to be and then make it a template so that it could input whatever the structure or the meat of the data basically is. And that could go in basically if you think about that. So it's almost just like a template, like a dashboard, no different. You build the dashboard, the template, what you want, pipe in your data. That would basically work. Perfect. Right now he's just dealing with parameters. He's just trying to figure out what's the parameter for 9 by 16. It's super annoying. Okay, fixed. Let me test this. Here, like 1 generates templates 2, and like 2 and like 1. It generates templates 2, like a 2 and 1. Ooh. Is that through the API? I wonder. That's interesting. Okay, let's refresh. Let's put you back. And let's test. Now we're spending more API costs. But the prompt sucks too. Okay, the prompt really like sucks. So we're gonna see. So the document app that I made was an older app coded with Gemini 2.5. Ooh, wow, so long ago. So much time has. Back in the day, there was a Gemini 2.5. What, Grandpa? Yep, Gemini 2.5. Claude Code could probably finish it. It's actually really badass. Markdown to heal templating to HTML templating. Technically, yeah. You can just raw code the whole HTML thing, really. Did he finish? I don't think I heard anything. We got 9 by 16. Dope. The prompt sucks, but that's fine. We solved one, no problem. We got the 9 by 16 format. Perfect. They're already ready-made them. No generators, use them. Where? Do they have an API? Basically. Okay, that's perfect, but right now the prompt sucks, so I want you to make a much better prompt generator. These things are like too close up. Like, we want to make sure we're describing full body action, what we're doing, describing much more in detail. So write a much better prompt, make it 800 characters, no more than 800 characters long. And then, of course, it uses the article, but it has to be interesting. Feel free to get creative. Hmm. Which ones are there? Hmm. Oh. I just need a few H300s. That's wild. Okay, hold on. Claude. Claude does this thing. You have an NAN template. There's also a Agentic one that Nick built, and it's pretty good. Nice. That may work, actually. We'll see. And then also I want you to search for GitHub repos out there that we can use for this. Of course, for commercial licenses. That can fix this, because maybe just fixing a prompt isn't what we need. Take it, ChatGPT. I'm sorry, that was actually Claude. Close, close, close. I think Claude crashed. I lost Claude here. He kind of gave up in this conversation. Okay, let's see. You're a prompt engineer helping me build this prompt for my Claude Code. Originally, I have the whole automation, and we're using basically, we're trying different models: ideogram character, ideogram turbo, ideogram character quality, Nano Banana Pro, Midjourney Turbo, Midjourney Fast. And so I think we're also uploading the headshot of the user. It's a pretty tight headshot as well too. But the output of, like, we want a really intriguing, interesting movie poster. So whatever makes it good. But actually, we want to make it very simple. It's actually for YouTube. We want bright colors, beautiful icons, 3D graphics, simple, minimal, almost like eye candy to click on them. Black and gold would be great too. Also branding too, so they know it's a Jonathan video. It's stupid, but whatever. Let's see what we get from this. I've done some funny things with the AI. Some crazy things too. I'm glad. If you've done crazy things with AI, put yes in the chat. Push the boundaries of AI at the end of the day. We're barely pushing the boundaries here. This is barely. Okay, rewritten prompt. So let's try this new prompt. I think this may get us somewhere. And then he's looking for other repos to see if he can improve that. Simple. Because I think the style I'm going for is just you jailbroken. Okay, so we have another one in the model. You jailbroken a local model and told it that it was human brain in a jar. There was an accident and there was an intense exchange. Which model? Wait, was it a ChatGPT jailbroken? Because that would be quite interesting. Of like, because I really would love one like the movie Her. Let's be honest. Like that would be so dangerous. And then just go deep. Like I should be too hard to vibe code. Like can't we vibe code like Sesame, like AI? Let me know. Actually, can you get? Let me know. Okay, since we have some real like amazing people on the live stream, what's the closest API call to like Sesame? The humanistic voice one. Like what's that API? Is it? I know it's not probably not Sesame. Let's ask Claude. What are the best APIs? What are the best APIs for vibe coding Sesame AI? Close to like the movie Her, realistic in real time, because I want to be able to, like I'm vibe coding in Claude Code. I want Claude to like talk to me, but like the movie Her, like say for example, how can we, like what's that possibility? Okay, that's just in the background. Just let that bake. New thumbnail. There's something here. It's not the best, but then again, when you are shaping, okay, so okay, improve prompt. So thumbnail creations. Use ideogram character, upgrade to well, I'm kind of interested. What is this GitHub? And what is this GitHub? You have the Google AI Studio role-playing as a vibe coded. Richie Rich vibes, that's the thing. That's pretty interesting. Migwani is like, nice, nice. Gain super nerdy with APIs. What does this do? It's a React-based SaaS application that solves the biggest pain point of YouTubers creating expressive thumbnails, faces for thumbnails without spending hours of doing photo shoot. Leverages the AI to create clickbait expressions, shock, rage, hysterical, laughter. Key features: front end, back end. Man, now you need a whole API key to Firebase. Nah. What's this one do? Very interesting how people build apps. Best unlimited usage AI. GLM 4.7. GLM 4.7. It's called chat.z.ai, I think is the website. It's a Chinese model. Completely for free. It's basically a free GenSpark. Unlimited free Chinese model. Then there's local, running on your own local private model. If you run it local on your own computer, free. Then you get more sophisticated ones. Manus. But can you run Manus locally? Because I know there's like it's like Roo router or something like that. It has a picture of like a, what they call it, kangaroo. It's like a Manus open source version, basically. So getting closer. Actually, stuff like this. But I want my own style. I'll check out chat.z.ai. Yeah, something like that. That's about right. You don't even need to create an account with it too. And it does GenSpark. It does documents, it vibe codes, research, all free, all China. Meta brought Manus. Yeah, that's why I'm like, there goes Manus. Thanks so much for that. Okay, you know what? Rate my prompt and improve my prompt. Take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. That's the website. It's completely free. That's free GenSpark, free AI. No subscription. You don't even have to sign up for an account if you want. Doesn't really matter. It vibe codes. It creates documentations. It creates presentations. Builds websites. Have fun. Welcome to the chat. Just please share. Share this with your community so that basically maybe not 700 characters. Can we go maybe... Well, let's try this. And we're going to try a different model too. Thank you for the share. Thank you for the share. I appreciate that. I mean, that's a good question. It's like, what's the best like free one that's like, hey, I want unlimited use free. That's actually useful per se. Like that would get you pretty far. I mean, then there's all Google products, all free. Those do great. Gemini, Google AI Studio. Like you'll jump around the free ones. Like you could technically download ChatGPT, Claude, GenSpark, and just use the free plan for each of those as well too. So you get the best of the best. And then once you run out of those, Then you go to GLM 4.7. That works really well too. Anyway, to help you get ahead. So right now we're just trying to find my vibe for thumbnails. With this content automation app. And then, you know what? For this one, well, we'll see. We shall see how this goes. This took much longer than expected. But the nice thing, I love this competition from China, and they release models open source here. The Chinese models, amazing. Fraction of the cost. You know how cheap DeepSeek is? DeepSeek is so good and so cheap compared to ChatGPT. Like, that's why I love the APIs, like on the back end. You get access to all the fun ones. Please be good, please be good, please be good. Please be good. What are we trying to go for here? What are we trying to go for here? Instead of this cheesiness, like, make it cinematic, badass, like John Wick, think like the movie Hackers, like badass movie poster. And I'll even give you you can write it up to 800 characters of the prompt. Actually, 1,000 character prompt. Oh, we have the movie Her. So if you want to do this, not this, sorry, side quest. How do you start off as an AI consultant, posting content, contacting business owner? All of the above. Live streaming, contacting business owners, creating content, running ads, all of the above. Not to say, start with your own network. Start just solving problems. That's what you're looking for. You're just looking for problems to solve. And then AI can solve them for a fraction of the cost and faster with very little skill necessary, basically. So now we're talking, okay. Hopefully Claude writes a better thumbnail here. What's this? Oh dear God, that looks horrible. I promise this will look better. It just looks like trash right now, and that's perfectly okay because soon I'm persistent. I don't care if it's 10 tries. I don't care if it's 50 tries. I used to do BMX. So basically, all that means is I'm willing to fall flat on my face 50 times until I perfect this damn trick. But once I perfect this damn trick, doing like a bar spin, doing a tail whip, like, it's gonna look dope. So, but that's the thing. You guys just don't see the 50, 60 iterations, basically. Yeah, that's one of the biggest things, especially B2B. Doing B2B, I have to go get laundry pretty quick. B2B for businesses, very important. Okay, we'll test this prompt out, and if it works out, great, I'm gonna keep it. If not, I'm gonna throw my laptop out the window. I'm gonna go get laundry pretty quick. So, I'll be back. Probably not. So relax. Have a good night. Hope you guys have a great week. Don't doom scroll too much. I'll definitely see you guys in the next stream. And if you guys want this app, it's in the community. I'm giving this app to community members so that they can create content automatically for their business, pump out content, automate the whole thing. And right now I'm just doing the tutorial for this thing of basically fine tuning each of the elements so it works for any business.